All right, guys, our next transition is going to be into the legs from a 50-50 position, but rather than, when I say leg attack in this sense, I mean it from a wrestling perspective. We're going to be attacking the backside double leg out of the 50-50 because your ability to score and get on top in matches that matter is at least as important as your ability to finish. So if we start here in 50-50 entanglement, my hips are up, I decide to move, I adjust. Now, we can, again, move towards the calf slice, we can move towards the backside 50-50, or, in this case, I can move part way. I'm actually going towards my X. So, I'm X guarding for a moment. I'm going to technical stand up, post my foot. Could you lift that hand for a second? So we went backside hook, normal X, as opposed to reverse X, where if you pop up, please. I can pull his leg in. So this is your standard X guard, which means like the classic Marcelo Garcia style X guard. With if you're attacking their left leg, your right leg is on top, your left leg is on bottom. I'm gonna build myself up. I'm trying to get, if you sit up again real quick, I'm trying to get my shoulder as close to behind his thigh, his hamstring, as I possibly can. Now I'm gonna post my foot to the mat, technical stand up, and lift his leg. I'm holstering it with my head up and my back straight. How do you feel here?
I feel like we're very connected. It would be very hard for me to just leave.
Can you kick out, please?
No, my foot is connected in between your hip and the top of your thigh.
I'm sinking into this position. Now, I'm going to climb, and I can drag him out and crack his hips down. Climb up towards the back. What we're looking to do is recognize that the double leg is pretty much all of your takedowns. You're going to eventually have to get to their second leg if you want to be able to put them down. Even if you foot sweep somebody, single leg them, once they're on the floor, unless they decide to stay there, which people do in jiu-jitsu all the time, but unless they decide to stay there, you are going to actually have to say, hey, I have both of your legs so you can't pop back up. You can execute that from the front, from the back, from the side, you name it. So if we come back, here's the position again. If you go to your hands, please. Foot in the hip, inside shoulder, behind the butt. And I can try to run him to his hands. I can crack him to his side. I can sink with my into my own base and drag his hips down by pulling his knees off the mat. If we come back again, what's holding Adam up is his knees and his hands. So I'm going to press in, keep your base, press in, press back, and then drop my shoulder down into his hips, which is breaking his hips to the mat. Can you grab me, please?
No.
Why not?
My hips are pinned.
Exactly. If I go, ooh, the back, a good guy like Adam is immediately going to move. So what I want to do is make sure that I maintain my pressure, sliding up, so that by the time he attempts to move, he's going to have a hard time, and I'm going to be well advanced in my position. So if we go one more time for the jump, let's rotate so you can see this on me. Here we are. I go 1, 2, I'll start to sit up. I can try to move him. I can do whatever we need to do to create some off-balancing effect. I'm executing a technical stand-up here. I holster his foot into my hip. My knee is up. If I have my knees down, this can slide. And you can work your way to the back.